Hey folks, Trapper Hat Johnny here. Look at this weather. Kind of grayish. Anyhow, I thought what I would do today is do some work with my Radley chainsaw. I bought this a couple of years ago. 50cc. Actually, it's not quite a full true 50cc. I want to tune up the carburetor a bit, and I also want to change the chain. This chain dulls up on me so fast. It's the factory chain. So what I did was a couple of days ago, I ordered up a 3-pack of SawWorks for this. So this is 20-inch, 5/8, 325 pitch, and 76 drive links. And it's supposed to be full chisel. I would have preferred the semi-chisel, but full chisel, it can't be any worse than what's on here now, that's for sure. So I got that. Then also, I ordered up for my 14-inch McCullough these ones here. So there's two in this, which only come to about $20 roughly. Now, at that price, yeah, I know that the chain might not be super durable, but it might just still do the job. The SawWorks, I don't know what I paid for that. I think it come to, I don't know, maybe $40 for the 3-pack? Possibly. I'll have to look it up. So anyhow, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to change the chain out on my Radley. And then also, what I would like to do is use this tool kit that I bought. It's got all the little drivers so I can adjust the carburetor, cleaner, stuff like that. So first order of business, change the chain. Okay. So first order of business, take these two lock nuts off of here so I can get to the bar and everything else. And if you enjoy my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you. This is one of those times where I wish I had a proper workbench, but I don't. So I just do what I can do. Oh, come on. I can go in there. I can go in there. And that just comes right off of there, just like that. Wow. Sure does get packed up with grime. And actually, I should have charged up my air compressor. I could have used the air gun to clean all this out, but just do this. Ugh, look at all that. Not good stuff. Lift my bar up and out. Lay that down. Remove the chain. There's the chain, factory chain, very soft, very soft. So I put that there. Actually, before I go any further, I would like to, I don't know if you can see that, that's an oiler hole for the chain, and there should be one there too, yep. So, this is where my little cleaning kit comes in handy. So just take one of these and we go into the oiler. Just make sure that's all cleaned out, and actually I can see right there that oiler is free. That's free. Now I'll come over here and do this one too. There. Okay. Put that down. And I'm just going to close up this kit for the moment in case I knock it off the table here. Look at all that, eh? What a mess. Okay, so now let's cut open one of these here chains. Okay, let's look at this one here. You ever notice with these packaging, like this really stiff plastic, man, that stuff rips. It doesn't cut, it rips. Okay, so there's my chain, and unfortunately it's all twisted up on me here. Try to untwist it. There. So when you install these, just remember, the point travels direction of cut. Point travels direction of cut. That's all you need to remember. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to take a minute, charge up my air compressor and clean that out. That's kind of sloppy looking, and so I think that's what I'll do. Okay, folks, just going to be another moment, okay? Told you I'd be back. Okay, so, yeah, I just want to clean this. Just don't like the idea of putting on new chain and everything looking like that. So, air compressor and air gun. And actually, I can also use my air compressor to give this a little extra cleaning. Now, if I had a grease, like a grease gun, like a grease needle, I'd put it right there on the tip. And put some grease on this, on the nose there. So, all right. So now back to this. There, that's much cleaner looking. Yeah, that's much better. So, and point forward. It's just a matter of trying to get that lined up. Now, what you do here is set the saw upright. There. You just put your drive links into the channel of the bar. Then we just pull that forward. Don't even have to pull that forward yet, because it's in there. Oh, I better clean this out too. You know, folks, I would strongly recommend, if you have an opportunity, just get yourself an air compressor like this. I pumped up tires with this, like on big vehicles. I've used all sorts of equipment with it, everything. And for just to the average homeowner, this is perfect. I don't know what this costs. I don't know, maybe a couple $100. There, much cleaner. I could take my time and really clean it, but much cleaner. Okay, so now I gotta put this back on. Try to get that to line up properly. Doesn't appear to be going on there, right? Oh, must be the we used to call it the gut truck pulling up to the road shed. Okay, let's roll this back up to its side. See if I can get this back in there. Oh, I think I see what's wrong. Oh, yeah, it's my adjuster. Okay. My chain adjuster. I should have known better. I forgot about that. So, yeah, it wouldn't line it back up on the bar. This here is because of my adjuster. So I gotta try to just get that lined up. Not a long ways to go, so I gotta back that off. Because the adjuster has to go in that little pinhole there. Let's pull that bar. Not quite. Close, but no cigar. There. There, that just fell into place. Now I can take these nuts here and put them back on. Just put a little bit of tension on this bar and housing. That's all I want for the moment. Just a little bit of tension, just to hold everything in place. Then I gotta get this chain set onto the bar better. Obviously, it's not even really on the bar. Now, that's one thing I'll say about McCullough. I bought for my McCullough 3314. I bought, I think over the years, I think 2 chains for that. The way McCullough set it up, it was really awesome how they would do it. The packaging for the chain, color coded. Like my McCullough, it's I don't know what you call it, chartreuse green. I don't know. But to get a replacement chain, you just color match because the packaging has that color on it. It just makes it so much easier for anybody. Now I'm just going to put a little more tension on that. So now I got to turn that the opposite way if I can. There. tighten up this here a little bit more. Huh. So what happened was, a couple of months ago, this is actually my wife's toolbox, little socket kit. So what happened was, just a couple of months ago, I knocked it over and lost some of the sockets. So I have to buy my wife a new socket kit. I got it. Back in a moment. I had to get a proper screwdriver for this. There she goes. I don't want to go too tight with that chain. Yeah, I don't want to be too loose either. That might be a little bit loose. I'm just gonna, there. Okay, now back to these lock nuts. Tighten her down. And with these, you don't have to go super nuts on them either. Just a nice little pop, just to snuggle, that's all. That's all you need. Okay. There. Now what I'm going to do is I gotta add some chain oil and probably some gas. My mix. See what I got for you here. There's a bit there. All right, I'm just gonna top it up. Top up my chain oil. All right, back in a moment. So this Radley takes a 50-to-1 mix. And if you recall, I did a video there on my battery powered fuel transfer pump, and I mentioned about for the chainsaws, for the weed eater, there's something else around here, but anyhow, so I gotta use my big I think it's a 5-gallon gas can. I gotta pour gas from it into this little 1-liter jug. It's a trick, but it can be done. But with that fuel pump, I can eliminate any possibility of spillage and just making a mess. All right, put a little bit of bar oil in that. There. Now before I start it up, I just want to check, make sure I have the right adjusting tool. And back to here. Can't see down in there, so I don't know what's what. That might be another day. Okay, it looks like it's got a pin in it. Might be this one here then. Yep. Okay, so that's the tool that I need. All right, let's fire it up. See what we got. Walk over, test it out.
A little hard on my back. Well, there you have it, folks. Just a low-cost alternative. Like I said, 3 of these chains from Amazon purchase, labeled SawWorks. Definitely outperformed the original chain. I just got to play around with this carburetor a little bit more, just to get that speed just a little bit higher up. I might do a muffler mod on this. Take the catalytic converter out of the muffler, possibly. There you go. I cut these here fairly quick. I mean, I know there is saws that could definitely cut a lot better and faster, but for what I need, this is just fine. I don't need a super expensive saw. For what I need, this is just fine. And I still got my McCullough as well, which will be another day. I'll work on it. Oh, okay. Oh, like I said, that's hard on my back. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. This Trapper Hat Johnny wishing you a good day, and be good to each other. Bye-bye, folks.